Culinary alchemy, a beginner's guide to starting fermentation at home. Fermenting foods at home is a transformative and rewarding process that not only enhances flavors but also promotes the growth of beneficial bacteria, supporting gut health. Whether you're drawn to the world of sauerkraut, kimchi, or kombucha, this beginner's guide will help you embark on your fermentation journey with confidence. Understanding fermentation. Fermentation is a natural metabolic process in which microorganisms, such as bacteria, yeast, and molds, convert sugars into other compounds. In the context of food, fermentation involves the breakdown of sugars in the absence of oxygen, leading to the production of acids, gases, or alcohol. This not only preserves the food but also imparts unique flavors and textures. Starting your fermentation journey. 1. Choose simple recipes. Sauerkraut. Shredded cabbage mixed with salt and left to ferment. Kimchi. A Korean dish made by fermenting vegetables, mainly cabbage and radishes, with a spicy paste. Kombucha. Fermented tea, sweetened and flavored with a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, SCOBY. 2. Gather equipment. Glass jars. Use glass jars with tight-fitting lids to allow for proper fermentation. Mason jars work well. Weights. Use fermentation weights or small glass jars filled with water to keep vegetables submerged. Non-metal lids. Avoid metal lids, as they can react with the acids produced during fermentation. 3. Ensure cleanliness. Sanitize equipment. Thoroughly clean all equipment before starting. Sterilize jars, weights, and utensils to prevent unwanted bacteria from interfering with the fermentation process. 4. Use quality ingredients. Fresh produce. Choose fresh, high-quality vegetables and fruits. Organic produce is often preferred to avoid pesticides that could hinder fermentation. Unrefined salt. Use non-iodized salt, such as sea salt or Himalayan salt, for vegetable ferments. 5. Experiment with flavors. Add herbs and spices. Enhance flavors by experimenting with herbs and spices. Ginger, garlic, dill, and caraway seeds are popular choices. Try different vegetables. Beyond cabbage, explore fermenting carrots, cucumbers, beets, and more. 6. Follow basic techniques. Sauerkraut and kimchi. Shred or chop vegetables, mix with salt, and pack tightly into jars. Allow to ferment at room temperature, burping the jars periodically. Kombucha. Brew sweet tea, add a SCOBY, and allow it to ferment for about a week. Experiment with flavors during the second fermentation. Understand fermentation timelines. Sauerkraut and kimchi. Ferment for 1 to 4 weeks, tasting along the way to achieve your desired level of sourness. Kombucha. Primary fermentation typically takes 7 to 14 days, while the second fermentation for flavoring lasts 2 to 7 days. 8. Monitor fermentation. Bubbles and aromas. During fermentation, you should see bubbles, indicating the release of gases. Smell the jar periodically. A sour aroma indicates successful fermentation. 9. Adjust to your taste. Taste regularly. As fermentation progresses, taste a small amount to gauge the flavor. Once it reaches the desired taste, move the jars to cold storage to slow down the process. 10. Embrace the learning process. Learning from mistakes. Don't be discouraged by mistakes. Mold, off-putting smells, or slimy textures can happen, but learning from them is part of the journey. 11. Expand your fermentation horizons. Explore other ferments. Once comfortable with basics, explore other ferments like pickles, kefir, yogurt, or miso. Fermentation communities. Join online forums or local groups to share experiences, tips, and recipes. 12. Educate yourself further. Books and resources. Consider delving into books or online resources on fermentation. Authors like Sandor Katz and dedicated websites offer valuable insights. Conclusion. A symphony of flavors and health benefits. Starting your fermentation journey is an exploration of flavors, textures, and the fascinating world of microbial activity. By choosing simple recipes, gathering the right equipment, ensuring cleanliness, using quality ingredients, experimenting with flavors, following basic techniques, understanding fermentation timelines, monitoring the process, adjusting to your taste, embracing the learning process, expanding your horizons, and educating yourself further, you unlock the alchemy of fermentation. May your home be filled with the symphony of fermented delights, contributing not only to your culinary repertoire but also to the well-being of your gut. Cheers to the transformative magic of fermentation!